New at 5:30, fewer than 1% of small businesses in America are certified as LGBT business enterprises. But there is a bookstore opening soon in Salt Lake City that wants to be an inclusive space for everyone.
Jesse Cohen gives us a closer look.
This here is the first book I read with an asexual character.
On every shelf in Caitlin Mahoney's house, you'll find pages and pages of insight.
How to support your non-binary family member.
Hundreds of books, all with a similar purpose.
One of the things that I'm really committed to doing is prioritizing stories by and about Black people, Jewish people, fat people, disabled people, as many different marginalizations and intersections with the queer identity as I can.
For now, it may just look like a hobby, but if you look closely, you'll notice there's a bigger reason.
Under the Umbrella is meant to flip the entire hierarchy of prioritization so that those stories about, Black queers and trans queers and disabled queers are the most important ones.
She is opening up the first specifically queer bookstore in Salt Lake City.
What I envision for Under the Umbrella is a space where people can come and do what I did.
Caitlin's own experience with books is what sent her on this journey of self-discovery.
It made me start questioning what I've been taught about gender and sexuality, because I grew up in a religion where, gender is male and female and it's eternal and that's it. And sexuality was either straight or gay, and one of those was a bad thing to be. Books were how I really found the language to describe a lot of things that I had been feeling and just hadn't let myself just think about.
And Caitlin says this space will be safe for those who have nowhere to go.
There are a lot of queer youth who desperately need acceptance and love.
And members of the community couldn't agree more.
I can't tell you how many people have said those words to me. I wish this space had existed when I was younger.
People have come together to raise more than $55,000 to make this vision of Under the Umbrella a reality.
I knew that the space was necessary. I knew that we needed it, but the response from the community has just been amazing.
Caitlin says Salt Lake City needs businesses like this, but so does every other city. According to the National LGBT Chamber of Commerce, out of the 28 million small businesses across the country, only 909 are officially certified as LGBT business enterprises. The NGLCC says businesses like these are a vibrant, essential part of the small business engine that makes the economy run.
There's nothing like this in Utah, and I can't tell you why. I don't know.
Which is why Caitlin says books and bookstores need to be more inclusive nationally and worldwide.
It was hard to find books that were specifically queer or that showed identities that are everywhere, but you don't necessarily see in books.
With a house filled with books and items made by LGBTQ+ individuals ready to sell,
all of these are by small Etsy makers.
Caitlin is ready to welcome all.
So, however you identify under the LGBTQIA+ queer umbrella, you're welcome under the umbrella.
In Salt Lake City, Utah, with photojournalist Luis Ramirez, I'm Jesse Cohen reporting.